think that hydration was a major issue, major consideration in the old days. I'm sure we drank water, and even going further back, the oranges were seen to be the elixir of life at half time. But I think these days it's a lot more scientific. We have a fairly strong approach. We test our hydration levels during the week, so we know where we're up to, and the players have a very strong focus on making sure that they're in the right band, and that's been an education process, particularly the young guys who get in the habit of hydrating all the time. And so the pre-game and even the half-time, all the players have a preferred allocation of Powerade and different things to try and get them to the right level at half-time. So yeah, that's all part of the, and it's all in baskets, so they just walk in at half-time and away they go. So there's an amount of fluid that they have to take on board, and that's where obviously the advantage of having the right products is makes a big difference.
Yeah, you know, it definitely replenishes probably quicker than water, and as you said, it's got the electrolytes, it's got the sugar and stuff like that. I think mainly to the guys, I think it tastes better. I think, you know, scientifically, as I said, to leave it up to you guys, but from our point of view, it tastes good and it helps. That's our two main things.
When you've got the best equipment and you've got the best drinks, and the and the Powerade certainly supplies that to us, it's something that the club we look at all things that can help shape us as good footballers, whether it be dietary, whether it be fluid intake. I must say, and this is an ignorance, but we quite often thought that just water alone was adequate, and we've found out you need electrolytes and you need drinks that will give you that high performance. Powerade is our drink of choice, and just like you come back and you have an ice bath, or you have a swim, or you do a light ride on the bike. You mentioned quarter time, half time, three-quarter time. It's most important you top up with a drink that's going to give you that lift, that power, and you know, we've got it. Powerade is very much part of our team. It's probably part of that pie.
Well, it's obviously an important part of any sporting organisation, I think, or just life in general. I suppose being hydrated is a good thing, but Mary's always on their case about not drinking Coke and not drinking this and not drinking that, especially after games, just after games, and especially in the lead up to the games. It's not so hard on them like in the middle of the week, but he's always got his Powerade there, he's always got his water, and he's given them the upsides and the downsides. You know, we had a fair few blokes at the start of the year that cramped up, and a bit of that, you know, came down to lack of hydration with a couple of blokes and lack of conditioning with a couple of blokes as well who'd been in rehab for a long time. So, you know, just any sort of advantage that you can gain these days, that 0.5% or 1%, because most sides are doing reasonably similar training, most sides are doing reasonably similar things. So if you can get a small advantage somewhere, it's important, and you know, Mary's always on to them about being hydrated.
Hydration is number one. It really is. You know, the best analogy I can give is it's like the cooling fluid in your car. I mean, it's important because lack of hydration affects performance. The thing that sports drinks have is they can replace, and most of them do replace electrolytes. That's the salt and the potassium and the calcium that we need. We tell our athletes to start hydrating on Friday for a Sunday game. We'll get them to drink before, during, and after either the game or practice, because keeping those levels up will aid in performance and prevention of injury. It's applicable to all athletes, not just professional athletes. It's applicable to the players that are playing high school pickup or elementary or recreational games. It affects them all in that they need to be conscious and aware of that.
It's great because it's something that gets in the system very quickly, and it's electrolyte, and the boys enjoy the taste of it. That's most important, because if you don't like a taste of something that's good for you, you don't have it anyway. So the boys like the taste. You know, it's an instant hit. You know, we actually give them ones to take home. They fill their fridges with them. They use them quite often. We haven't had any complaints, which is good, because usually when we give them supplements of different kinds, we get complaints all the time. They like them. They've got them available to them all the time, and they're a great taste with a benefit for them. You know, like the benefit speaks in itself. You know, if you got to rehydrate, what's the best way to do it? You have Powerade.
That's a good answer.